We're going to turn now to new reaction this morning to George's exclusive interview with President Trump. George embedding with the president and his team for 30 hours on the campaign trail in the president's limo, Air Force One, the Oval Office, and what he told George about Robert Mueller, about his own finances. And there's news this morning on those internal poll numbers the president was not happy with, the polls that showed Biden with a significant lead in some key battlegrounds. What's now happened to those pollsters behind the numbers? Let's get right to our senior White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, with us on a Monday morning. Good morning, Cecilia.
Hey, David, good morning to you. Let's not forget that other bombshell, the president telling George that he would indeed accept information about his opponents if offered by a foreign government like Russia or China. This was an unprecedented look inside this White House.
Over 2 days, ABC News inside the White House with exclusive access.
You and I, we know we disagree about that, but we have a whole day ahead to go.
From the moment the president begins his day,
every network, every station, do we have breaking news? They read my tweet.
To the end, when he walks to the private residence with the First Lady. George right there.
Good morning, Mr. President. How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
Good night?
Very good night. We had a good day and a good night.
How much sleep?
Probably I average 4 or 5 hours, I guess.
A never-before-seen look inside the life of the 45th president, inside the White House and beyond.
George,
when did you know you liked
to the
campaigning?
Beast.
Thank you. Yeah, the Beast is
enjoy
something.
it. I mean, these people are so incredible. Look, they're crying. They're so cute.
Over and over again, the president bringing up the Mueller report.
George, the report said no collusion.
Did you read the report?
Yes, I did, and you should read it too.
I read
Come on,
it.
let's go.
Also on his mind, his re-election, and reports saying that internal campaign polls showed him trailing behind former Vice President Joe Biden in key battleground states.
For instance, on Good Morning America today, they had that phony polling information. I explained to you last night that it was phony, but you didn't do anything about it. You should have, but it was late in the evening and perhaps you didn't get a chance.
I've studied those polls. I've heard the explanations for them.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter.
But why does it bother you so much?
Because it's untrue. I like the truth. You know, I'm actually a very honest guy. If I thought they were correct, I wouldn't be complaining at all. I understand that. It's like the witch hunt that goes on.
The tension building as the president discussed his personal finances.
When you will see my financial statement at some point, I assume it's going to be released, you'll be very impressed with the job I've done.
You're going to turn it over?
No, at some point, I might. But at some point, I hope they get it because it's a fantastic financial statement.
That cough from his chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney.
And let's do that over. He's coughing in the middle of my answer.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like that, you know?
When your chief of staff.
If you're going to cough, please leave the room.
Get a shot of, and I'll come over here.
You just can't.
Just to change the shot.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, do you want to do that a little differently then?
The last stop, the Rose Garden, where the president defended his relationship with North Korea's dictator, Kim Jong-un.
I listen to you every single day. All Americans do, especially over these last couple days.
Right.
You know, the press are enemy of the people, fake news, Joe Biden's a loser, low IQ. Yet all these warm
And
words.
other people are very good.
For Kim Jong. No, but explain the
I say
strategy.
nice things about you.
Why?
Maybe you're in that category.
You never know. But why? There seems to be a dissonance there.
I don't think so. I say a lot of nice things about a lot of people that are very soft and nice. And I say good things about lots of people.
As for his legacy, President Trump says he still has more to do.
How do you want to be remembered as president?
As a president that loved the people, took care of the people, made our economy tremendous, built up our military, took care of our vets, somebody that really loved the country and did a great job, whether it's 4 years or hopefully it's 8 years, because I still have work to do. Somebody that did a really great job for the country.
Yeah, it was really something. George also asked President Trump if he really believes that President Obama was working to undermine his presidency. And David, there's a headline in President Trump's answer. He said that this, quote, goes very high up the food chain and that, quote, I would say President Obama had to know about it.
And Cecilia, you also heard George ask there, the president, why do the polls bother you so much? We heard what the president said, that they are untrue. He said, I like the truth. But there's news this morning on the pollsters themselves behind those internal polls.
Yeah, David, the campaign is now cutting ties with some of these pollsters after these numbers leaked. Numbers, remember, that President Trump said did not exist. This is a shakeup, David, that is coming just before the president kicks off his re-election campaign officially. That happens tomorrow in Florida.
All right, Cecilia Vega at the White House this morning. Cecilia, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.